some say we gon' stack the cake up higher. And in facts, no liar, I'm a real social fighter. This is black sheep, wire, let the rap sheet inspire. Anything I'm kicking out is the backseat driver. Plenty riders, it's a stampede coming against Ramsey. Modern day Egyptians tearing down they Mount Olympus. All the golden is Olympus, can't part of their hieroglyphics. It's the writing on the wall, now it's black folk genesis. Overthrow our nemesis, hand them down to sentences. Yahweh Bash, Yahweh Shop, how up the nemesis. Overthrow our nemesis, hand them down to sentences. Yahweh Bash, Yahweh Shop, how up the nemesis. Iced out, everything iced out. When we come into your state, make no mistake, it's lights out. Whether you're a rebel, legislator, you maintain the White House. While my brothers keep us learn, we gon' remain iced out. Iced out, everything iced out. When we come into your state, make no mistake, it's lights out. Whether you're a rebel, legislator, you maintain the White House. While my brothers keep us learn, we gon' remain iced out.
Gear up with the Make This the Summer sales event. Explore great deals on new models at your local dealer. Don't wait. These deals won't last long, so visit our store or shop online today.
The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And your disgusting Christian preachers, they follow the white man. That's why we destroy, because we are Christians. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are shooting and fighting and killing and raping each other and selling each other drugs because we are Christians. Our disgusting Christian preachers are the problem of our people.
You can't blame the crack baby for being a crack baby, or the brother selling drugs to impress his old lady. You gotta cite the source, Ronald Reagan in the 80s, Nixon in the 60s, shipping it by the Navy. 21st century, modern day slavery. They took us out the cotton field for blood money, rotten deal. Now we gotta stop the wheel of fortune. It's a plot to kill an orphan like Morton Weed assault. And the prophet still exists in the midst of the abyss. Never lost, we the sauce. Say we breaking niggas off with that uncut, raw, pure truth. Never stepped off. This is that Supreme 93 plus Teflon. Exxon Mobil, they bitch shit cause we vogue out. Yeah, we on the block, but our networkers go out. Dismissing Quasimodo ain't something you do solo. Been a monkey on your back since Jean-Claude Van Damme. For you it's just a product, to me it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have bought. Instead of soldiers getting stolen, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us, extending the break. Off of all it's just a product, to me it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have bought. Instead of soldiers getting stolen, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us, extending the break. These pockets was the needle and I bang and rock the cradle to the grave. The chemical they whipping is for evil, not to aid. Flood the market through the media, our people can't evade. So it's fuck you, pay me until I DOA. It's either in your DNA or you work with the DEA. The district attorney want a nigga MIA, not the city and the state or the county known as day. They spread your people in a race, so you got zero chance to play. Whole family dismay, no moral compass or gate. Sons and daughters filled with rage until the feelings dissipate. The streets ain't raised nobody like they say. Either you with the UPK or you a victim of the game. Going without a tracer and just gets roped off a tape. They call the shit a hustle, but really you're getting raped. The colder the case, the more of the blaze. And pray the Lord of curses me and save another chase. It's just a product, to me it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have bought. Instead of soldiers getting stolen, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us, extending the break. Off of all it's just a product, to me it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have bought. Instead of soldiers getting stolen, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us, extending the break.
Trust in lying word, trusting in lying word, like that disgusting rich sell-off Martin Luther King got integrated neighborhoods. And guess what happened? They turned into projects. Now the white man flooded them with crack, flooded them with heroin, flooded them with guns, let you murder each other for 20 years. Now he legalized weed. After all fathers and sons and nephews is doing life without parole in prison for selling drugs.
Fall season is finally here, so we promise to be there for you for any budget and all the celebrations. All you have to promise promise is to get in on the action. Seasons change, but our lowest price promise is every day. Shop fall at Lowe's today.
From the terror, I am numbers like a bird call. Phoenix calculate my next move. I'm a goddamn genius. Is running this defeat. Bring this your girl got demons trying to dictate what a nigga do with his penis. Get up the defense and give me this one body of Christ. Start over the truth. We gon' body the lies of BS and fuck you love the white man. You hate how we address them. You love the suppression. Make the say I'm kissing the boo of the professionals. So respectable. Fear the Lord. If it wasn't for you, how was shot? We'd have been in your door, collecting debts and cutting necks. From oftentimes we cut the check. Even in our exile, we the Levites who come to grip. The key to our success is in the projects. Our focus on the sea, we simply tell the reader digest. We gon' reason with the most time we speak his dialect. We gon' write his woo, over schools and meaning direct. Can't get Jordan Davis, Riley Flora out of my head. Out to the cot girl, they too so evil to be fine. That man is the devil, ain't no way you can deny that. The UPK's the only place to get a nigga mind back without his out and right. Look within your inner sanctuary, say that you don't like it tough. Today goes to Audrey, too. Tell that must have calm down. Trying to fire me. I've been through Hebrew Academy, had this shit be. Every time I'm out with my friends, I bring the children to sleep. I put the center of the faith when you look at the other way. I climb a mountain with my friends and raise the children of Jake. I'm a defender of the faith when you look the other way. I climb a mountain with my friends and raise the children of Jake. I'm a defender of the faith when you look the other way. I climb a mountain with my friends and raise the children of Jake. I'm a defender of the faith when you look the other way. My life is straight as long as hip hop women brace for the impact. We time by your request. UPK style, we representers, not pretenders, but defenders of the faith. Stay separated from his face. UPK style. When you see us coming, greet us like governments on subpoenas. Nothing but love for the dreamers. UPK style. Every day we go to battle. Should have David on the mountain. Controller, her license battle. UPK style. You can fly the fight when you prefer to fight. Like the Maccabees, like TIB said. Why you mad at me? I'm tired of living casually with the casualties of war. The crimes against humanity are on the man of the sword. I don't know about you, but I know that I cannot endure another cool nigga talking about we need to love more. As much as I hate him, I was trained to never abhor. Get your memberships, you lucky partakers in my labor. After 1,000 years of bondage, we won't see of no remorse. This is the patience of the saints, of the defenders of the faith. After 1,000 years of bondage, we won't see of no remorse. This is the patience of the saints, of the defenders of the faith.
Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney, the new owners of Wrexham AFC.
Football's more of a game to people in this town. It's not life and death. It's more important than that.
FX is Welcome to Wrexham. All new Wednesdays on FX. Stream on Hulu.
I'm gonna run out to my car. This one, think it got damaged in the flood.
Oh, okay. Throw it in the trash.
Let me make sure it is that.
It probably is. If it got wet. Definitely that.
Yep.
Work. Is the other one over the mini mic, the microphone? We call it still.
I be running for my life if it wasn't for Christ. I be running for my life if it wasn't for Christ. I be running for my life if it wasn't for Christ. I be running for my life if it wasn't for Christ. What I do it for a living and what I do to live. Same way I take brother, understand I gotta give. Yeah, fucked up.
You send it to the messenger or straight to me?
All in my head like I was subject to the lights. Wanted what I wanted, but it never sufficed. Found out the truth, how I was dead at the cross. Now I put on like a wise man, cycle in bison, flow like Tyson. I don't need a hype man, welcome you to Iceland. Some to the right hand, no love for white men, a titan on a Triton truck. Discernment right from wrong, a prince and a judge, but you're dealing with the grudge, a revenger of the blood. Covered in spices, slugs, and all types of colors. We gon' wake up the dead, and I'm gon' take me with my brother. Bloodshot, all still with a white, with me being green, garment looking fierce, and for this to be a fierce. Many waters to the ears, like it's breath out the furnace. Wanna grind, you gotta earn it. You cowards that need a courage. We pull up on the sea, river, machine gun turrets. You hermits, come with the courage. Looking around like turrets on your head, like regrets. We bout to get this shit correct. I don't know no love, baby, it's all about respect. Hard artists, if niggas is real in the flesh. All in your fields, I'm in the field with the vest. Protect the family crest. I'm about to say you with my chest, I'm very deeply impressed. Like Gideon, I'm about to crush on the floor, the wine press. I'm mighty man of valor, sent to strengthen the spineless. Like industry giants, they pushing the silence.
You talk to the officer.
Focus on the time when our kingdom is timeless. Now I put on like a wise man, cycle in bison, flow like Tyson. I don't need a hype man, welcome you to Iceland. Some to the right hand, no love for white men, a titan on a Triton truck. Discernment right from wrong, a prince and a judge, but you're dealing with the grudge, a revenger of the blood. Covered in spices, slugs, and all types of colors. We gon' wake up the dead, and I'm gon' take me with my brothers. So white man's a defecated ghetto, 3 strikes, stolen land from the natives, now the natives flee. Ice made a devil CC, and the children pay the price. It's the prayer of my people that are dead in the lights. Give them twice, stay in heaven, bring them hell, thrill the night. We is out of love eye, our captors out here live, I made it a prince king. White like I was born with the blind stick. Me and the men of war, and a soul with the high kicks. Something like my pick, a soul with the ice pick. Listen, me, I got your fucking head in a vice. Take a gamble down my strength. You're gonna cross the line, this is war, and you're standing on a landmine skip. With this play with the seed of King David, the offspring that he hated. Perpetually, our enslavement was prophecy, but they made us their property, so we gon' return the flavor.
You starting at where? Woman kills, man. It's a lot common time.
Some to the right hand, no love for white men, a titan on a Triton truck. Discerning right from wrong, a prince and a judge, but you're dealing with the grudge, a revenger of the blood. Covered in spices and all types of colors. We gon' wake up the dead, and I'm gon' tell with my brothers.
totalmente personalizada de principio a fin. Somos profesionales de la industria y que damos el mejor de los servicios. Estamos para ti, para que encuentres esa casa soñada, principalmente en Punta Cana, porque nosotros somos la inmobiliaria de la República Dominicana.
What makes an Israelite getting all black? Pull his nuts off the shelf. What you know about that? I'll be gone for a minute, mama, when I come back. I'ma hit the streets with the bass off blast. Be a brother to my brother like we homies. Judging the look upon his face, he wanna slow me. But I'ma die hard, no more building Nakatomi. We the ISUPK, the one and only. Home of the truth, motherfuckers, so we holy. All the mother Hebrew, Christian, real life roots is phony. It's no homo, no baloney. If you're loving these heathens, you're engaging in focus. We be raising awareness so you can say he ain't warming up to engaging the party. But do away with your shot. Not to mention the children, we been raising their glory. Don't get caught up in allegory. Over the category, keeping out the territory. Born to be the top 10, it's not an overstatement. Warriors 12 hit one west to the death of the white man and the rest of the heathen. Even then, I'm giving shock treatment. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. If you can't take no more, let's go to war. We in the war, so we in the war zone. Where's your gun? Your Howard Shire will have your church been burned up for fun. There's a media blackout when you're bringing out the truth, but every time taking heavy, hurry, killing storm. He's the proof, the white man is the wicked. Not to mention Mark Storm's gun down. Rubber rights and a fellow Christian. What's the mark of the beast? I forgave him the next day. You fuck with any of mine, it's gonna be hell to pay. A 5 second delay ain't enough for correct unless orders come down from the top. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians won't stop. All the time we commit against each other has got to stop. We were given the planet with the hell of a square block. Running around with your head locked. Chasing some bed right with the friends of some power. That's not what you make a kid for. The apple of the top is like a fly. I employ you to first the clock. I see servants on horses, they in the hope in the seat of night. With the carcasses, it won't get a moment to even run. You get ready to empty the food, flip out the clock. Either giving your up or watch another take his spot. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. When you can't take no more, let's go to war. Don't play the whore, Yasha Allah, no more. Make a motherfucker bounce to this hardcore. Hebrews running up the wall, killers busting down your door. In the army of Christ, this is what we train for. Taking back the rainbow, no more food for you faggots. Push out is my covenant, it wasn't with you. Maggots, a Christian is no different. All I'm giving up the backside. You be kept coming with the heavy dose of act right. Never mind your last night, let it be your last night. Leave it to the right, ball tape with a flashlight. Sneaking to the hood on a phone with a wood with top rank. Like the cat when it's over, I drink to that. You can hate from the back, but bro, it's hating the backs. When his empire's falling in amazing fashion instead of clashing. Israel should focus on his enemies with your passion. That's your reaction to polygamy. All these damn women, bitch niggas wanna limit me. 4 score 10, and if I still have the energy to break a real back, both mentally and physically, yeah, how I rock this out. I'ma have my first infantry of law-abiding offspring to populate the centuries. I'm a grown man, son, you kidding me? I told him separate from me, done seen him crying for a remedy. As long as it's within me, I'm on fire like Timothy. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. If you can't take no more, let's go to war, let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. Let's go to war, Yasha Allah, go to war, homie. When you can't take no more, let's go to war.
When you can't take no more, let's go to war. Shalom Israel. Y'all know what it is, and y'all know who it is. You understand? It's Captain the Goggle Boy of the ISUK. This is Sharp and Swore Radio, and I'm with my main man, Officer Avan Azar, in the building. You understand? And we got a good topic that I believe that we need to start touching on quite often. You know what I'm saying? And the brother Avan on his classes every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. he touches on this topic. And the topic is brotherhood. You understand? And the solutions to the problems that we have in the black community, all of them. You understand? As far as the drugs, the crime, the murders, the rapes, the molestation. You understand? Everything that's going wrong in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community, it can be cleaned up. But it's only one way to do it. Okay? Black Lives Matter ain't the way to do it. The Christian church ain't the way to do it.
Right.
The Muslim mosque ain't the way to do it. You understand? None of these organizations out here are going to do it. They don't even know how to do it, let alone don't do it. You understand? They ain't gonna do it because they don't even know how. This is why you turn around, you're spinning your wheels. Every place that you go to, you're doing nothing but just spinning your wheels. You're trying to go to this organization to get love and get help, and they drop you. You try to go to this organization to get love and get help, they drop you. You go to each and every damn organization that they got out there. You can go to all of them. What's that one up the street, Obama, that they don't open no more? The 100 black men?
Counter Khan, sir.
100 black men was open for about how long? About 6 months.
Counter Khan.
Open for about 6 months. They got 100 black men in the building right down the damn street doing absolutely nothing. They need to get Commander Junior Hunter that building.
Counter Khan.
That'll be a good building for us to have the school and the food drive and do everything else that we do. Matter of fact, they use a lot to give away food with now.
Right.
I don't see them doing. I don't know if they doing it, but you know, the people of that organization. But I haven't seen nothing. I've seen nothing, man. What's the other one on page? Family. Damn.
Better Family
Better
Life.
Family Life. Yeah, that's another sad ass organization, man. That does not have the answers. The pastor, one of the men that worked there, is a preacher, and they did you know when they did that march for gun violence.
Counter Khan, sir.
The pastor just kept saying over and over and over, "We need to put down the guns. We need to put down the guns. We need to put down the gun." Nigga, give them the solution. They know they need to put the gun down, but how they gonna put it down when the other people that they warn against ain't put them down yet? That makes no sense. They feel like they're going to be attacked out there, so how can they put it down? You have to give them a solution. Don't just tell them, "Yeah, well, you gotta put the guns down. You gotta put the guns down. You gotta put the guns down." Like you silly. You remember saying that?
Counter Khan,
Yeah.
sir.
Then what's his name? James Park. He retired from there because of the African that used to own it. That's another thing that lets you know that organization is not set up to help our people. An African owned it, and I'm sure he passed it down to his African family that's running it now. He didn't retire. They collected, I forgot how many million they said they collected for this man, but he already retired with some millions. And then they raised him. They had a goal to raise him some more. That's how you know that the people that work there know that he's not our people too.
Right.
Because let that have been a nigga trying, they wouldn't have raised him a dime. They wouldn't have raised him a quarter. They'd have been mad he was leaving because now they got to do more work. You understand? That's what would have happened. They wouldn't have raised this man a quarter. But they know that African is not one of us, and they turned around and retired this man with X amount of millions of dollars. And they raised this on the side, Bond. This wasn't nothing the organization said, you know what, this is, you know, what we're going to give him, you know, take out of the funds from the account and give to him. This was something that they individually said, you know what, we want to raise this man some money on his way out of here. And they raised him X amount of millions of dollars African. So you know he back in his country living like a king.
Damn right.
Living like a king, LeBron. While Negroes right around the corner on page is still suffering, smoking crack and heroin and every damn thing else. Getting raped. Remember the sister that we interviewed?
Counter Khan, sir.
They said she get raped all the time like it was nothing. Like it was nothing to her.
Right.
Look, I wanted to cry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Heard her story. But she telling it like it was nothing, like it just happened a minute ago, and like what?
Counter
And
Khan.
I'm out here. You know what I mean? Like, dang. And to turn around and be a so-called black leader And to see that, witness what's going on in the hood, and all you concerned about is some money and giving money to heathens, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. You are disgusting.
Damn right.
And you are actually worthless to the black community. You're worthless. You're counterproductive. You're actually against the black community. They also did a program called From the Porch to the Pulpit, right?
Kind.
Or was it the opposite? From the pulpit to the porch. I think that's what it is. From the pulpit to the porch, to where there's the black family. Wait a minute. What's the name of the damn thing?
Better family
Better
life.
family life. Well, we're better family life. I say black family life. We're better family life. Turned around and teamed up with the preachers in the area, and they went from their pulpits to the people's porches to find out what is needed in the black community. Can't you see? Can't you drive up and down the damn street and see what's needed over there, man? A goddamn rehab.
Right.
That's what's needed first. All of the damn dope fiends that walk across the street and sit on that lot that's diagonal from the church. What's that? The name of that church? Oh, whatever. I can't think of the name of it. One with the bank on it.
Right.
Well, you know, what's his name? Bishop Mike Jones.
I think it's Friendly Temple.
Friendly Temple, yeah. Oh, they real friendly, boy.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to that paper, man. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, they real friendly when it comes to that paper. Got a bank at the end of the building. Good night. And then, like I said, in that neighborhood, you'll see nothing but drug addicts up and down the street. Man.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere. The park that's next to the gas station. You see what they did to that, right?
Kind.
The kids have no play. Matter of fact, they didn't have a playground as long as the damn junkies and the prostitutes been in there.
Right.
They have sex on the slides and the monkey bars and all of that. So they can't be over there. I ain't never seen no kid play at this park. Never. But have you behind?
Never.
I ain't never seen a kid. They had the baseball, the dugout, the two dugouts, man. If you really was into sports and baseball, that would have been a nice field for you to play.
Kind.
If your kid wanted to play baseball, there it is, right up the street. He can get plenty of practice, but can't because the whores is in the dugouts, waiting to get picked up by the Johns.
Kind.
So that they can turn the trick. Over on the monkey balls and on the slide.
Kind.
Sometimes right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes right there, then he move the car. Turn around, be parked right there. She'll get in, and then you turn around, come back. 20 minutes later, she get out. Right there. The kids don't even have a park over there by this church. But Pastor Mike Jones got plenty of paper. Got a bank on the side. You ain't got, hey look, you ain't never gonna miss no tithes.
No, sir.
He ain't trying to hear that you ain't have your money for tithes. It's
Direct deposit.
ATM. Hey, that too. That too. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if they got, you know how you can turn around and, like you said, direct deposit going to their bank.
Damn
so
right.
Pastor checking to make sure he got some money.
Yes, sir.
He know what you put into his bank. And then I wouldn't be surprised if they had like automatic pay.
Kind. Direct
They
deposit.
do that too.
Yes, sir.
They got the automatic pay. They got the direct deposit right into his bank. Good night, Father. Direct deposit into the church's bank. Like, come on, man.
Yes, sir.
And I know black people that's go there that's lost. You know what I'm saying? And is blind and cannot see, really looking at that like, ooh, Pastor got a bank. Ooh, I know they looking at that like, damn, he doing it. No, he's not. He's robbing you. That's what he's doing. Pastor is robbing you, lying, and you can't even see it. You so far gone on your Jesus juice, and you can't see that Pastor, what's it, Bishop? Which one is it? Bishop Pastor? I can't remember which one he is. But Mike Jones over at Friendly Temple is robbing the people blind. Built a stadium from across the street from the old
Kind.
church. You understand? The old church now, it was getting too small. He had to build a stadium across the street. I wonder how many members he got in there. How
Man.
many members do that seat? You know, look that up for me, Yvonne, if you just real quick. Look that up. The numbers into Friendly Temples Church, how many people do we see? Let's see. You need a drum roll on that? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big one. We got a couple questions too before we get started. How many members you got sitting up in that thing?
Give me one
I know
second. Ooh-wee. Oh.
It's big as hell, and I know it is. I'm telling you.
$82,600. Hold on.
How many members is this seat?
Hold up. It took me somewhere else.
Oh.
Let me get it straight. Let me get it straight.
Come on, brother. Look, I don't want to lie on the fast. For somebody, look, one of the members be looking to someone, see, I told them to be lying on my path. Yeah, you find it. Don't worry about it. Let me know. But before we get to these questions, I turned around and I saw one of the most disgusting things that I've seen in a very long time. I saw a post. Maria sent me a post from St. Louis News. I can't get the name of it, but a local news thing. And it is said that Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears was about to be charged with molestation, coercing victims of molestation, something. A couple of things. And real quick before we get started, we got the conference line up too. And the number to call in if you got any questions, you want to be live, you get out 712-832-8330. And the access code is 9101409. And if you got any questions, if you don't want to be live, you can text your questions to 314-696-8288. All right. And I had saw, read all of that. And Maria sent me a video right behind it and told me to watch the video. And it was titled, supposed to be like a little skit. And it was titled, what's it? Watch who you leave your kids with, right? I think that's what it was. Watch who you leave your kids with. That was disturbing, disgusting, sick. It was all kinds of, names for what Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears, turn around and reenact in this skit. I could believe it. I could really believe it. From watching it, it was sick. It was disgusting. Like I said, I know sometimes a lot of people claim that celebrities do things and then they say, oh, they just want some money. Maybe the first thing out of somebody's mouth is that somebody just want to get them for some money. And the people are suing them. It's been going on. They've been trying to sue for a long time. And no lawyer was willing to pick up the case. And you know, I think every child molestation case should be looked into. A very small amount of those children lie about what happened to them. Very, very small. Okay? Very, very few. But the majority of those cases, be spot on. When one of our children said that somebody touched them or actually did something to them, 9 times out of 10 is true. You understand? And I believe every case should at least be investigated. You understand? Before they just refuse, before they turn around and say, okay, well, this is the evidence, this little bit. Okay, well, no, we ain't got enough to go off of that. I think they should do more. I think they should do more than just turn around and just look at a few things of evidence and say, well, we need, you know, a little more than that. It's not enough. So, you know, possibly, like I said, from watching that video, man, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. It made me sick. All day yesterday, I was sick after I watched this video. I mean, it was terrible. It was completely disgusting. That's about all I can say about that. And if you turn around and watch it, you're not going to like it. But I could believe it, man. Because you know how they be talking that distraction mess about? They be saying, oh, this is a distraction. You know, I ain't with all that. I don't believe in everything being a distraction. I don't believe everything being CIA operation. Go ahead, man.
Friendly Temple Church capacity is 2,500 seats.
2,500 seats?
2,500 seats.
That's new?
This was the news I can get is 2011.
That might be the old.
Right.
Because that new one is big, big. Buddy. That thing's big. So I believe, but they just built that a couple years ago. It wasn't 2011.
Right.
But don't worry about it. We know it's a damn dome. You know what I'm saying? It's a stadium. You know. We'll look a little more. We'll look later. But yeah, like I said, after looking at that video, man, I believe they did it. Well, I ain't gonna say I believe they did it. I can say that you know, anything's possible. I can say anything is possible because there's just certain things that I just wouldn't do for no money, man. And I know you're not getting paid that much for no skit. I mean, I know you're an actor and all that, and a comedian. You know what I'm saying? And I know you ain't getting that much for no damn iPhone video. You know, who paying them that much for an iPhone video, Obama?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But anyway, let's go and get to the topic. But, oh, no, the question. I'm sorry. Okay, first question. And this stems from a meme that this is the hair plug. This is a sister, this is a female. She says that I want a man that can switch it up. And the switching up that she's talking about is the men turning around and dressing in drag. These brothers got a full damn lace front in their head. Look like they got on bras. And look like they got breasts. Like, that's disgusting. You gotta see the meme. I don't even want to put the shit up there. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm tired of seeing these homosexuals, to be honest. But it says that, shows men in heels.
Damn.
You know, look, like these niggas in heels. That's a man.
Oh, shit.
Good night. And the question is, why do black women support their men dressing up in drag, but is against their men having multiple women. All right. These women that like this are disgusting themselves.
Damn
They're
right.
just as disgusting as these men switching it up. No black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man is supposed to be a homosexual, and no black, Hispanic, or Native Indian woman is supposed to be a lesbian.
That's right.
Give me that in Deuteronomy, and then give me I believe the other one is in Ezekiel. I think. We got Leviticus, Deuteronomy, and then give me Deuteronomy 23 and 7. Go to Leviticus 20:13 first. Look, I know you was going to another scripture, but I'm sitting here. Leviticus 20:13 first.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman.
So, if a man lies with mankind, meaning the same sex, as he lieth with a woman, because guess what? That's how, you ever heard people say God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve? That's the nature, you understand, or the correct order of things in which it should be done. A man with a woman, not a man with a man. Keep going.
Both of them have committed an
They
abomination.
have committed a what?
Abomination.
An abomination. Okay? An abomination is something that the Lord hates. Something that just simply disgusts him. He hates. If a man lie with a man, you have committed an abomination. Go ahead.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall surely be put to death. Now, because a lot of people believe that that's. I actually had a discussion with several sisters and some goofy brothers that said, well, see, they just say if man aligned with mankind. They were saying that it's okay for a woman to be just as nasty as the hell she want to be. And that's terrible for somebody to hear that out and repeat it. Give me Deuteronomy 23 and 17 now. To repeat such garbage, man. Why would you want our sisters to be out here just as loose as a goose, to be just as nasty as they want to be? Why would you teach them that it doesn't say a woman or say with a woman? It only says a man with a man. Like, that's disgusting. Huh? Go ahead, read that scripture.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of
There
Israel.
shall be no what?
Whore.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel. Keep going.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Not the sons of Ham, not the sons of Edom, not the sons of Ishmael. The Lord commanded the sons of Israel not to be sisters. He commanded the daughters of Israel not to be whores. Give me Ezekiel 23 and 3 real quick. Because see, before I jump to the New Testament, I want to stay in the Old. Because, a lot of people like to say, well, you're trying to go to the New Testament, but you can't find that back in the Old Testament. You understand?
Sure.
We're going to pull the scripture and show you that it's there too. It's in the Old Testament. It's all over the Bible. And it should not be done. A lot of people don't understand the spirit behind these laws, man.
You said 13?
3. Ezekiel 23, verse 3.
Con. Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 3. And they committed whoredoms in
And
Egypt.
they did what?
Committed whoredoms.
They committed whoredom in Egypt. This is talking about Israelite women. When we was in Egypt, we wasn't like, what they say? What they like to say about productive citizens?
Right.
We wasn't such productive citizens back in Egypt. Our women was committing whoredoms back in Egypt. It was all kinds of things that we were doing in Egypt. The Lord said, when he brought us out of Egypt, he said, okay, now you're going to keep my laws and walk in my ways and never do what you did in Egypt again. Because the Lord was against that garbage that we was doing in Egypt. Okay? Keep reading.
They committed whoredoms in their youth.
They committed whoredoms in their youth. And guess what they doing today? Guess what they are doing today, Abba? The young ones, the young girls, our young sisters, our teenagers are committing whoredoms in their youth, doing all kinds of nasty things that some adults don't even do.
Right.
I've heard a young girl tell me once before that she sleeps with the other girls because the boys like it. The girl was about 14 years old. I know several teenagers that I've counseled, and man, I've gotten their stories and was like, God damn, like who, you want to just grab them and squeeze them and hug them and tell them stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to tell them never do that again. I can't wait until we are back in our rightful position to where we rule things around here. And that's coming. In a short while, Israel, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men are going to be back in their rightful place as ruler over our people.
Right.
And we're going to put a stop to all this nonsense. And guess what? Under Commander Jimmy Hanna, we ain't waiting. We putting a stop to it now.
I'm right.
We're the only ones with the solutions and with the goddamn balls to give it to our people. Keep reading, brother.
There were their breasts pressed.
There was their breast pressed. What is this speaking about? It's speaking about two women laying on top of each other. Their breasts being pressed up against the other. Keep going.
And there they bruised the teats of their virginity.
And they bruised the teats of their virginity. This is talking about their nipples. That's what they're talking about. The teats of their virginity. Meaning that they were innocent at one point until they ended up laying down with a woman and committing such whoredom. That's what this is talking about. Now I go to Romans 1, 26 through 28. Yep, because our men are not supposed to be homosexual. I know that's the agenda that they're pushing. But you Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you gotta stop. I know that they're pushing this agenda on our women to be lesbians. But you Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are God's chosen people. You cannot live the way that the other people live. And I believe the Lord has been showing you this for a long time. And he's turning up the heat now. He done turned up the heat now with COVID-19. With all of the different variants from there.
Slack it, sir. Where was that?
Romans 1, 26 through 28.
Kind.
Now monkeypox out there. You turn around, the sin is showing up on your face. The sin is in your goddamn cheek. What that white homosexual say? He said, "Oh my God, it's in my mouth and it hurts so bad." Good night. So you know what he was doing. You know the other homosexual said. He said that he was kissing a bunch of people at a party, and that's how he got it in his damn mouth. Nah, I don't think so. You understand? Disgusting, man. Sexual deviance. Sexual deviance. The Lord got something for that.
Damn right.
You wanna take that claim that the white man gave you, talking about that's an alternative lifestyle, and it will be your death sentence. Your life will be over. Guess what? You might be alive, and it's still gonna be over. Because who in the hell is gonna want you now? You understand? And you got monkeypox all over your damn face, and your arm, and your back, and your chest, and your leg, and your damn private. The hell gonna want to touch you now? And gays are just so, they're the just most loving, the greatest people in the world, ain't they, bro? Ain't that what they say? they just want to be loved. Yeah. Let's see who's gonna love you then when you get monkeypox. Let's see who's gonna love you then, all because you want to be nasty. It's disgusting, man. You got the scripture? Go and read, boy.
Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile
For
affections.
this cause, because of the way that they think. You understand? There's more scriptures on that, but I'm gonna just get to the meat and potatoes. All right. For this cause, God gave them up to vile affections, wicked and nasty affections, man, because of their thoughts, because of their evil thoughts. Keep going.
For even their women did change the natural use.
Did change to what?
Natural use.
They changed the natural use. The man changed the natural use of a man, which is to be with a woman. And oh my God, we got the baddest women on the planet. I can't see gay when we got the finest sisters that the world has to offer. Like that's something to be proud of, man. We got the baddest women that the world, that you can just go out there and look, and you can see. Yep. The Israelite, yep. That black, that Hispanic, that Native Indian, yep. Come here. All 30 of them, come here. You understand? Because y'all just that fine. Y'all got it going on. But the Lord said even the women changed their natural use, which is for a woman to be with a man. That's it. And just one. And not a gay one, like this damn post that the sister made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about you like one that switching. I ain't switching up a goddamn thing. Ain't nothing to switch. I'm just on. I ain't got no switch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just on about what the hell they talking about? Switch it up. Come on, man. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. And the more and more, the longer we stay here, man, the more and more we just get nasty just like these people, man.
That's right.
Like, it's disgusting. Like, why would a woman want a man to switch? Now, as soon as he switch it up and bring your stinky ass AIDS, then what are you going to say? Because you know that happens. You know that's what's going to happen. Keep reading.
Which is against nature.
Which is what?
Against nature.
Homosexuality. Now, you know this is the New Testament. And you see, I wanted to go back to the Old Testament first to show where it's been against nature. Since way back. Since way back. Say nothing, this ain't no new concepts. Ain't nothing we learned that was passed along on the way. The Lord ended up destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. That's way back in Genesis. That's in the beginning. Because guess what? The Most High ain't never been okay with homosexuality. He ain't never been okay with your soft and sissy ass preacher. With your lesbian evangelist. What's that damn black woman name? Juanita Bynum.
God.
That said she used to eat all the vagina. As a preacher, she was doing it. She was doing it before and after her being a preacher. Juanita Bynum probably getting more for JJ than those damn preaching men. That's halfway straight. You know what I'm saying? They ain't all the way straight, so we know they don't mess with no JJ all the time. They just do it for the look. Yep. But the Lord said homosexuality and your lesbianism is against nature, man. Keep reading.
And likewise also the men.
And likewise also the men. See, it go from the men to the women to the men. Now he's back on the men. Keep reading.
leaving the natural use of the woman.
They left the natural use of the woman. You left the natural use of the woman. The woman was created for you to enjoy her, not for you to try to enjoy her brother. Keep reading.
Burned in their lust one toward another.
They burning in their lust one toward another. Now this is where, in this context, this is where the Christian church should make the word lust mean what it means.
Right.
They take the word lust, which is in one context the attraction from the opposite sex, from male to a woman, from woman to a male. They make that nasty in the church. But then they'll turn around and this, now they'll make light of this and say, well, you know what? God loves gays. Don't they say that about him?
Kind of
Don't they say
sir.
it's going to be gays in the kingdom?
Kind of.
Joel Osteen and Oprah put that out there. Oh, it's going to be gays in the kingdom of heaven. Like hell it is, man. I ain't going there if it is.
Kind.
You understand? There's no. I'm gonna. What they say? YMCA up there? YMCA Kingdom? Oh no, I'm gone. You understand? I'm gone. You'll never catch me up in Brokeback Mountain and movie. You'll never catch
sir.
me in that place. That's one place I don't want to be. It's with no bunch of sissies, man. They burn in their lust one toward another. In this context, a lust is a want or desire for something that you cannot have. You cannot have another man and be a man yourself. Let the women have the goddamn men. Don't you see it's a shortage? Stop being so goddamn soft and being selfish and let these sisters have these men. You men turn around and get more men than the goddamn women is getting. And they look at us crazy when we say, hey, we got 5 wives, you can come be with us.
Right.
Come on over here. At least you know we ain't gay. Goddamn. At least you know we ain't going out there and go get some AIDS from some man and then bring it to you. At least you know that. At least you know that these brothers got more than one woman. Ain't that what Tony Braxton said about just be a man about it?
Kind.
Just be a man about it. You ain't got to turn around. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. Ain't that what it said? You ain't got to lie, Craig. Tell that woman the truth, man. And let her know you got other women. And if you gay, don't deal with no woman, man. If you gay, don't deal with other faggots. And leave the sisters alone. Exposing that mess and giving that mess to somebody that don't want it. That shouldn't get it. Don't know that you are a sissy. They don't even know that you are a sissy. You're deceiving them, lying to them. Acting like you straight. Going to the family barbecue, hugged up with this woman, but later on that night, you up in between some man's buttocks. It's disgusting. But these sisters that's like that, they have a demon as well. They are sick in the head as well. And I would love to talk to, what's her name?
Bynum.
Huh?
You said Bynum?
No, her plug. I would love to talk to her and see why in the hell. I'm gonna ask her. I think I'm gonna hit her up, but I can ask her. See if we can get her on the show. Because what in the hell are you doing liking sissies? You like a man that can switch it up. Whether she mean like him as for her man or just like for a brother to turn around and switch it up. One day he dunking basketball on the court, and then next he's dunking men in the bedroom. Like, why do you like that? That's nasty. You understand? But yeah, they both got demons. Women, and it said it's almost like they would rather see them in a feminine spirit. They would, you know. And they don't tell that this sister possibly hates men. There may be some kind of trauma that has happened to her to make her feel this way, make her hate me. She hate me. She hate me for some odd reason. And I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna see if we can get to the bottom of it. All right. And the second question is, it says, oh. This is from another meme. It says, husband, make me a coffee, please. The husband is asking his woman for, this is a black man asking this is an Israelite man asking his Israelite wife for a cup of coffee. And it's got it marked husband and feminist. So the husband asks the wife, make me a coffee, please. The feminist says, make your own coffee, yelling at her. Then it goes to her boss. She's at work now. And matter of fact, she has things in her hands. She has like gifts and work, donuts. And she got lunch and everything in her hand for the boss.
Right.
So the boss says, make me a coffee. The boss say, make me a coffee. He didn't even ask her like her man did. The feminist then says, yes, boss. Do you want sugar and milk in it? So she's ready to turn around and give that up. And it says, the sister said, I've seen my coworker literally be so submissive to our boss at work, but when her man wants her to do something for him, she says she tired, okay? And then the question is, why don't women have the same energy they have at work with their boss than with their husband at home? Okay, that's real simple, and that's a good one. That's a good one and a good question. Number one, the black woman, due to number one being a feminist, right, and the things that she has been taught and the things that has been done to her in this society, right? The black woman would rather, she sees more value in her boss than she sees in her man. The one she's laying down with every damn night, the one she has children with, the one she's trying to build a life with, the one she wants to, what was they saying when we was kids about? They want the house on the hill, the picket fence.
Count the kind, sir.
They want the good job. You understand? They want the husband. You know, when they would play house, right? They would have a big dollhouse, big castle with the fence around. And the little Ken car. I used to play the car. You understand?
Right.
I love cars. Turn around, they got Barbie and Ken rolling in there. And the baby, I think they put the baby in there too, didn't they? And they make some Barbie babies.
Count the kind.
Ken and Barbie babies. Go in the back seat of that damn Corvette. You understand? That's what sisters claim that they want. But then don't turn around and act in a way to where they can achieve it. Because in this place here, everything that the black man does, there is a stigma and a deep hate all around. The black man has more than one woman, guess what? They hate him. He's a dog, he's no good. You understand? If the black man has children, what is he? He's a deadbeat, whatever. He can't pay child support. He a deadbeat. He ain't worth nothing. He's a, what they call them? Sperm donors.
Count the kind.
You understand? They say some horrible, horrible things about black men. But like the other post, now let the man be gay. Oh, man, he getting all the praise in the world. He can be a sexual deviant, but he can't turn around and be straight up and down and have 5 women. Like, that is ridiculous. But yeah, that's basically what it is. She sees no value in her man. Oh, and then good night. Sister just sent another. She said, I can't believe my dad got married today. Congrats, Frankie and Mel. The man is a homosexual. You understand? He is a sexual deal. Her daddy is. Well, when they say black women got daddy issues, they got daddy issues. This sister got some daddy issues. Goddamn. This sister got some daddy issues. Yeah, that's a part of where it stems from, right there. You know what I mean? That's where it stems from. Okay? Oh, yep, there it is. Her daddy is gay.
Damn.
Good night. So yeah, but the sister does not value, you know, her man. I've heard sisters tell me in counsel about, and not in the school. These women are outside of school. These are sisters in the world. But I've heard them tell me things like, see, my boss, he the one that's signing my check. Make an excuse for it. You know, make an excuse for your mistreatment and for your lack at home. You understand? Like you lacking and failing in treating your husband the way that he should be treated, you will blame it and come up with an excuse like, well, my boss signed my check. That's ridiculous. Because why wouldn't you serve your man? You ain't even got to do all the extra stuff for your boss. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make him no coffee. That's not part of your job description. That's just what he's sending you off and tell you to do. And you just do it because, hey, you want your job. You want the raise. You want the recognition. So you do it. That's not even in your job description to make boss coffee whenever he asks for it. That's optional, so you're choosing to do it. But then when your man asks you to do something, there's no way in hell that he's going to get it. The sister said the excuse was, I'm tired. But as soon as you want something, I bet you get up and get it. I bet you get up and get it. I've heard so many sisters make so many excuses as to why they can't do things in the home. I had one sister complain, and this is a sister, she's not in school, she's outside of school, but she complained about cooking for her man. And I asked, I said, why would that be an issue? Like, you don't like to cook? She said, well, yeah, I do. She said, but he didn't want me to cook all the time and all. I said, well, damn, the man just might be hungry and he just might enjoy your cooking. What about that? You think about that? Well, no, I got to turn around and get down. She had all these things she had to do. So then when I asked her, do you have children? Yeah, we got kids. I said, you don't cook for them? Oh, my kids, they gonna eat. Wait a minute. I'm like, hold up. so your kids are going to eat. I mean, she stood on it about she stood on that and said, oh, my kids gonna eat. Like, regardless of all that, them babies is going. I said, so why won't you just do the same thing for your man? Why is he being left out? You're supposed to be a goddamn family. That means you all are together. So why does the man have to miss out on the meal? I didn't understand it. When you're going to cook anyway for your kids or yourself, but you want to exclude your man for whatever the reason, and I think that's disgusting. But I think that's pretty much it on the question. Go on, let's get to the article so we can start getting to these solutions, because St. Louis has a huge problem when it comes to this area, among other things that we have a problem with here in St. Louis. But the black-on-black crimes and the murders and the domestic violence, and man, it is enormous here in St. Louis. St. Louis is actually did we make murder cap last year?
Come.
We did, yeah. Murder capital. St. Louis is the murder capital. And it's terrible. And it has to stop. And we have the solutions. You want to know how to fix that beef you got with a brother in the world or a sister in the world? You come here and we can solve it for you. Don't take matters into your own hands. Somebody's going to end up dead, like what they always do. If you have an issue with another sister out there in the world, you turn around and you come here with your issue. You come here with your beef. You let us teach you how to solve your problem. Don't try to solve it yourself because you don't know what you're doing. We're going to read a couple of articles to show you what's going on right here in the city of St. Louis and the crime that your pastor, your Christian preacher ignores, your blackest Muslim, what they call it, Nation of Islam and the Fruit of Islam and the Bean Pie and the Final Call selling brother, they ignore it. Your 5%ers, guess what? They ignore it. They tell you to believe that you're the universe and you can turn around and change things. And meanwhile, it's more and more goddamn crack. More and more pills. More and more heroin. And for those that like to pronounce it correctly, heroin. More and more drugs in the black community. While you thinking you the goddamn universe. While you sitting here praying to white Jesus, more brothers and sisters are being murdered out here. While you claiming to be a Muslim, worshiping a rock in Mecca, you got more and more children being molested out here. More sisters being raped. You got men and women prostituting in the hood right here in the city of St. Louis by our school. And this is what Commander General Hannah sent us out here to fix, since you sissies won't. Go ahead, read that article, bro.
Girlfriend kills boyfriend by mowing him down with her car.
Good night. Ran the man over the whole vehicle. That's some kind of love. I don't want no broad to love me that much. To where she say, if she can't have me, can't nobody have me. Man, run me over with her car. Come on with it.
A woman has been arrested and charged with the death of her boyfriend after police say she deliberately mowed him down with her car. The incident occurred Saturday, August the 20th, with reports of a person being trapped underneath a vehicle.
He was stuck up under the damn car.
When the police arrived, they found the victim deceased at the scene after allegedly being purposely run over by his girlfriend. The preliminary investigation suggests he was intentionally struck the victim with her car, causing fatal injuries. Police did not disclose a positive motive in the killing, or if either of the individuals involved were previously known to authorities.
That's it on that one?
Khan.
Okay, go on to the next one. This sister turned around and deliberately ran over her man with the car. Like, and 9 times out of 10, that was going to be over another woman, him having another woman. This is ridiculous. That's like the story that we pulled, I don't know if you remember, it was a long time ago, where the sister had, she was in the military, shot her man over 120 times, remember that?
Khan, sir.
Turned around, and the brother had 2 women. And he turned around, and she ended up getting wind of him. They both was in the military. She got wind of him being with her, and I can't remember if she was in the military. I don't think she was. But the woman ended up killing him, killed the woman, and killed herself. And it's, oh, no. She shot him. No, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. The other one stabbed him 100 sometimes. This one went and killed the other woman. That, okay, it was two different. One stabbed the man over 120 times. The other, it's another shooting that I kind of vaguely remember that, but that's not what I'm talking about. She went and killed the other woman. That's what she did. And then killed herself. So now, the children, because he had kids with both of them. So now, both sets of children do not have a mother. All because of one woman's selfishness. And her inability to share her damn man. Every sister is sharing a man. Get over it. Get over it. Okay? You got the next one? Come on with it, baby.
Nurse charged with murder after she injected 97-year-old man with something special when he became agitated.
Good night. And the reason we pulling, it's going to be kind of sound like it's off topic, but it's all over. We're going to encompass all the crimes and the things that are happening here in the black community. And I know that a lot of people are not going to catch this because you're not even concerned. You're not even concerned about what's happening. This may have taken place in a nursing facility, but guess what? Part of the black community because they're black. That first incident happened, it was solo, you know what I'm saying, a sole incident where a woman turned around and killed her man, but they're still part of the black community. So I know that a lot of them ain't gonna get it, man. You
Right.
understand? It's gonna go over their head. Why? Because they're Christian and they just don't give a damn. All right, keep reading.
A nurse working in Lexington, Kentucky, has been formally charged with murder after reports state that she committed intentional medical maltreatment against an elderly patient who became agitated.
And guess what? Some of them old folks do that in the nursing home. You gotta hold it down. They get agitated, give them some medicine, give them, they water, give them, what you can legally and what you're instructed to give them. Not turn around and make up something on your own and say you're going to give him something to put him to sleep and then put him all the way to sleep and the man never wakes up again. And another point I'm getting at is as a whole, black people, we don't know how to treat each other. You act like you so loving and kind and what they say on their profiles, they down to earth and all that nonsense. They loving and what else they say? I don't know, but goddamn, you're lying. You don't know how to treat each other. This is why we have articles like this. Go ahead, read a little more so we can jump to the next one.
That was it, sir.
Oh, that was it on that? Okay.
Come.
Jump to the next one.
16-year-old shot in downtown St. Louis.
16-year-old. And guess what? This thing is what they say in the world, a trickling down effect. To where it's going from the adults to the goddamn children. Whitney Houston said she believed that the children was the future. Now that they all keep getting goddamn shot. Go ahead and read.
The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department was on the scene of reported gunshots in downtown St. Louis Saturday evening. According to the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, shots were heard by sheriff's deputies on the 1000 block of Washington Avenue. Officers would arrive at the area but could not find the suspect or the victim. Later, they were given notice that the victim of the shooting was located at a hospital. The 16-year-old male is in critical condition and is unable to provide a statement.
Good night. And Salaki, he could have died doing it. Instead of getting treated right away. You know what I mean? We could have lost him right there. Take too long getting that bullet out you and getting some treatment because something else could be going on up inside you wherever you get shot at. I remember one of my cousins, she turned around and was stabbed in the leg out and bled to death. Nobody thought that she was going to die from that. When I heard about it. I was like, what? Like, you would think like a cut and a stab in the leg wouldn't be much at all. But she turned around and she bled all the way out until she was and I'm pretty sure that's how she took it. It was just a little stab. Tried to tie it up. Didn't work. And she was gone from that moment. Go down to the stats now. Cause I got some more we get close to the time. But we got more. Go down to the
children.
Start with them.
Children injured or killed by gunfire in the St. Louis area in 2022.
This is this year. How many kids that got shot so far, Bob?
As of September the 1st, at least 81 children are on that list.
That's a lot. That's a lot, man. 81 children just this year alone from January to September. That is a huge number of children. I don't want one of them getting shot. One is too damn many. But 81 children so far have been shot since January 2022. Keep going, Bob.
16 have died.
How many?
16.
16 been died. That's too many deaths. That's one too many deaths, man. 16 of those children died as a result of those gunshots. That brother, that 16-year-old little brother that just got shot, he could have been one of the ones that died. It would have been 17.
Kind.
By him not going straight to the hospital. Go ahead, keep reading.
65 were injured.
65 was injured. Okay, keep going.
Nearly all of them were in St. Louis.
Nearly all of them was right here in the city of St. Louis. Good goddamn night. Read 21. Let's go to the previous years to see is this something that is like sprung out of nowhere, just start happening because of 2022? Like, do you remember all of the murders and things that was happening last year? Do you remember all of the robberies that was happening last year? Guess what? We can't forget about it. We're the only ones focused on it. We're the only ones with eyes to see what's going on and what to do. We turn around and hear about our people getting robbed and raped and carjacked. The sister, remember the sister that got carjacked, was it a month or two ago?
Kind.
Carjacked the sister for a BMW. There wasn't no car worth that sister's life. That wasn't worth it, man.
Kind, sir.
Oh, you gotta do it work. Some goddamn Kia boys and all this nonsense. And the niggas have the audacity to have made t-shirts for all of the crimes that they are committing. Our children have not been raised right, man. You mothers and you fathers out there in the world have done a poor job with your children. I'm going to just be the one to tell you straight up. And for the ones that talk that mess about, oh, I'm going to just leave you in the hands of God, you are even more disgusting and worse than the other ones I'm talking about. You know, goddamn, leave your kids in God's hand. They in your hands. That's why they fucked up. But then you want God to fix it. You ain't taught them a goddamn thing, and then you want to turn around and say, I'm going to just leave you in the hands of God. And look at what ends up happening to those kids, man. They die because of you. They go to prison because of you. They become criminals because of you. Because you don't know what to do with your kids. You think going on Dr. Phil is going to make your kids be right. No, it's not. It's not going to work. Putting them on medication and you getting a few $100s a month for them ain't going to fix the problem. Yeah, our kids, they baby's kids, all right. They are baby's kids, but you know what? You can't teach baby's kids something that'll turn around and make baby's kids to be a lot better than what they are now. And that's morals. We got to start teaching our children how to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. We've never done it. We've done everything else except for obey the Lord. Now we got to obey our God. Now that we actually know the truth and what's going on and why it's going on, then guess what? Now we get to the solution. The solution is the same book.
Damn right.
Your preacher is so nasty and so vile and so disgusting of a bastard that he'll never teach you what's right. Even when we debate with those preachers and show them what they wrong, and you know what they still do with their members? Go right back and teach that same nonsense. Keep getting that money. Keep sleeping with Brother Johnson's wife. Keep sleeping with all the damn children in the church. They keep doing whatever the hell they're doing because you stupid. Because you are stupid. And you are just as evil as that damn pastor. Turn around, and there was a church in Detroit out where the pastor was molesting the church. I know you remember. Molesting all the children in church, got locked up, got out, and the church said, we want the pastor back. So they got rid of all the children.
Salaki.
Go ahead, Warren.
Yeah, they had a vote.
They had a vote. God, you remember? They voted on that nonsense.
Yeah.
They voted to get the pastor back. Like this man, like I know those children are just like looking at like what is going on. Like I got to be in the twilight zone. My mother know this man molested me, and she's in there, put her ballot in the box, said, yes, I want my pastor.
Dang.
I know the victims of molestation, man, have a hard time. They have a hard time healing and dealing with things because of you. Because you have no sense. You don't know what to do. This is why you're supposed to be listening to the priests and prophets of God in the ISUK. We will teach you how to raise your children since you don't know how. We will teach you how to be a parent since you don't know how. Since you don't know what to do as a parent, come to us and we'll tell you what to do so that you and those kids can be safe. Don't try to do it yourself because you've proven year after year that you don't know what you're doing. Come on, show me the stats on last year. Let's see what last year had on.
Children injured or killed by gunfire in St. Louis area 2021. According to this coverage, at least 23 children were killed. 72 were injured from across the region.
So how many was it again?
23 killed.
No, total. How many total? Total shot. They got the like it did last week.
Total shot.
Okay. It don't say. You might have to add the 23 killed and 70.
95.
95. Good goddamn night. 95. It's still going on. This is last year. This is 2021. 95 shot. Keep going. How many killed?
23.
23 killed. Keep going. And how many injured total?
72.
72 injured, seriously injured total. So that's not far off. 81 and 65. And,
Salakia.
and 16 murder, right?
Yeah, I think more was shot this year, but more died last year.
Good night. Good night. And the only thing that your black leaders can think of to teach you and tell you is to celebrate the holidays.
Right.
Smoke more weed. You know they pushing that. Do more drugs. All of the things that's getting our kids shot. That's why we got fentanyl in our community now. Because of you parents that refuse to hear the law of the Lord. Because of you black leaders that refuse to obey the Lord and teach God's people properly. Now we got child fentanyl that's made in rainbow colors.
Kind.
Made to attract children. Now they're going to die from fentanyl, though they already been having them die left and right because of the parents having the fentanyl around and babies is getting it. Did we come up with articles about that?
Kind.
Some in critical condition and some dead because of the fentanyl. Like why you got to have a real demon, bro. You got to have a strong demon. You got to almost be a demon yourself to do drugs in this day and age.
Kind, sir.
In this day and time, in order for you to smoke weed knowing that it's laced with fentanyl, you want to die. And you're going to. You're going to. You are going to, because you're not going to stop smoking. It is illogical to ask a weed head to stop smoking weed, because you know what, he's not going to do it. He ain't going to do it. It is illogical to ask a crackhead to stop smoking crack, because guess what, he ain't going to do it. He'll keep smoking crack until all his goddamn teeth fell. You know, he ain't stopped when you saw the 1 and then 2 and then 3 fell out. He got to turn around and only have that one in the back.
Kind, sir.
Got that one tooth in the back, and guess what? He's still smoking weed. I seen a sister the other day so ate up off drugs. She looked like Predator. What's that damn thing? The Predator. You know what I'm saying? But the Predator's the one with the braids in her, the ugly ass thing, big teeth sticking out of her mouth.
Kind.
The Predator? Yeah. That's what this sister looked like. I said, God damn, she was ate up off of the drugs, man. Ate up off of those drugs. But guess what? The church she was standing in front of did not give a damn. They don't care. The church she was standing in front of is the reason that she's the way that she is. And I know a lot of you Christians at home looking like, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he's blaming that on the church. It's the church's fault. It's the church's fault for what happened to black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. You should have never turned around and took the job if you was not going to turn around and complete the task. Shouldn't have took the job. Like Christ said, give me that scripture where it said that there's some that's higher than. Give me that scripture. I know you know where it's at. Give me that, and then we're going to get up out of here. We're going to do part 2.
Kind, sir.
Next week. And don't forget, we got tonight a discussion with the brother Elijah Blue Taylor. Going down, this is a non-Christian. His brother used to be a Christian. Now he's a non-Christian. And he wants to have a discussion about the Bible. Okay? And we're going to have that going down this evening from 5 p.m. until maybe a couple of hours. All right. 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, so be tuned in. All right. Go ahead, Warrior. Give me that scripture.
John chapter 10, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd.
Okay, go drop to the shepherd. Put the shepherd in there first. Skip up a little bit.
Kind, sir.
Let's get a little context to what Christ is talking about. Where you at, John? What?
John 10, verse 12.
Okay, let me see where I want you to start. Okay, the thief comes. Just start at 11. That's good.
Verse 11. I am the good shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep.
The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. And we know Christ absolutely is that good shepherd.
Damn right.
And he gave his life for the sheep. Okay? Keep reading.
But he that is an
He
hireling,
that is a hireling, this is talking about your pastor, your bishop, your deacon, your reverend, your what's it, the evangelist.
kind.
You understand? The women that think that they doing the work of the Lord in the church, that's up there preaching, they are the hirelings. Keep going. A hireling is someone that was hired to do a job. You understand? Keep going.
And not the shepherd.
And not the shepherd. Your pastor is not a shepherd. He's not leading you properly. Those preachers that claim to be shepherds don't give a damn about leading you. The only thing they're trying to lead you to is a seat in their church so they can pass the bucket around.
Damn right.
Now they rolling around trash cans.
Count the kind.
You see T.D. Jakes, he roll a trash can out there to collect his tithes in.
Count the
The
kind.
trash can roll around and you just throw the tires in the trash can out.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
I ever seen a motor control car with a bucket strapped on the top of
Come
it.
on, man.
So you won't get the COVID-19.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Next they gonna fly
A drone.
a drone in the church.
Yeah.
With the bucket hanging from the damn
Yes, sir.
bottom. You just put it in there, go see it, go to the next one, see it.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, come on, man.
Yes, sir.
You gotta show me that video, bro. You find that video and send me that. That's
Count the kind.
I just seen them riding in on horses and on hoverboards and
Count the
things
kind.
like that, but they are remote control car to pass the bucket around.
Count the kind, sir.
Come on. Good. Goddamn right. They are disgusting. They are of their father, the devil.
Damn right.
God damn. Come on, get real.
Who's on the sheep or not?
Who's what?
Who's on the sheep or not?
But guess what? You're not the pastor. You understand? He don't give a damn about you. You're not his. He could care less about you, sheep. That's why he's misleading you. That's why
Right.
he's lying to you. That's why he's robbing you blind. That's why he even slept with your mother. You understand? That's why he hates your father. You're not his. You understand? A hireling, guess what? He don't give a damn about the people that he's over. Keep going.
See if the wolf coming.
He see the wolf coming, just like Martin Luther King. Great preacher, right? This brother from, where was he from? Alabama?
Count the kind.
Turned around and spoke so well and so eloquently, so strong. I have a dream today that little black boys and little white girls. Oh my God. You understand? We see the wolf coming. That nonsense, them deals that he was making, he saw the wolf coming. And what did it say about him?
And leaveth the sheep.
He did what?
Leaveth the
He
sheep.
leaveth the sheep. No pastor is turning around and trying to protect you in any type of way. Christ said the good shepherd will lay his life down for the sheep. Your pastor will not. He see the wolf coming and leave the sheep. He turn around and get out of Dodge. What's that saying? When the going get tough, hey, he get the hell out of here. That's what you're preaching. When the going get tough. All he tell you to do is sow a goddamn seed and believe and it'll be all right. But when he see the wolf coming, he turn around. When he see the white man coming, doing whatever they doing in our neighborhood, he lead the sheep. The pastor ain't nowhere to be found. The bishop and the deacon ain't nowhere to be found. Keep reading.
Seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep.
They scattereth the sheep. You see that? And that's why we all over the place in the black community, man. Starting with our leaders, man. They take orders from those devils. The so-called white man. He is the devil, the Bible speaks of. And we need to get him and those worthless black-ass preachers and black politicians the hell out of the black community. They're worthless. Read some more. Let's get out.
The hireling fleeth, because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep.
Look, I don't think Christ could have said that no better than that.
Kind, sir.
You understand? Look at what happened to your preachers in COVID-19. They fled and left the sheep. Had the sheep sitting outside the door, bamming to get in. And the doors was locked. Your preachers was gone. They was gone. Oh, come on now. Why the hell you show it to me now? Why did you show me the video now?
Hey.
God damn. The brother found the video right now with the remote control car rolling around, people dropping the money in it. Goddamn about it.
Yes, sir.
Good night. You should not have shown me. Nah, man.
Yes,
damn.
sir.
These preachers are something else.
Yes, sir.
I'm not even shocked. Like, damn. I'm not even shocked by that. But your pastor, man, good damn night. Now they need to open the door back up. He sent a remote control car around to pick up the damn money.
Yeah.
So first he done left, fuck ass scared to get a COVID-19, and now he turned around and rolling a remote control car up and down the aisle, collecting his paper.
Yes, sir.
Good goddamn night. They are the devil, the Bible speaks of.
Damn right.
We're gonna continue it next week. We'll get out of here for now. You understand? Be looking forward. Be looking up.
5 o'clock.
Be looking out for the next food drive on the third Friday of this month. All right, Commander Johanna gonna be feeding thousands of people again. You understand? Stay tuned into our classes. Make sure you are here. And with that, Shalom Israel. Why you show me?
Man.
Why did you show me that?
Man.
Right now.
They ain't bullshitting.